Welcome to Scare Rock RC. I guess this is where I'm going to start doing some filming out here, because I don't have anything set up yet. So anyway, I wanted to show you another thing, because by the time this releases, which should be a Saturday, try and get back on that schedule, the TRX4M and Jora shock video should already be out. So the second video in this spot, and there's you see the cat? There's Taco. Hey Taco. Anyway, so I want to show you something that the Vanquish is doing right now. Well, not doing what I did to it. So without rambling, here it is. Boom. So this is the ProLine 2021 Ford Bronco body. So what I got going on here is I did it in Spastics Clover Green. That's it. It's not really, it's kind of nighttime out, but there's quite a good bit of metallic in it. I actually was going for like a forest green, and I laid that green a little too heavy, which when I backed it with the black, it really didn't deepen it at all. So anyway, which is not a problem. I actually really like the color. It's not a big deal. The top, that's just obviously going to be flat black. I didn't have any flat black quite yet. But I just, obviously taped everything off, backed it with black, and let that shine through. That way, when it does get scratched, it will. You won't see green up here. You'll see black again. So, anyway, so the big thing I'm trying to do here that I wanted to show is that I'm using, with this body, I am using the Vanquish mount. And boom, there's some light. So right now what I got is I got a piece of Lexan. This is actually a piece of the Lexan from the body here, set up, kind of like mocked up. I did put the incision LEDs. I took them into their housings, took them out of the housings. But what are you doing, man? Please don't claw on the screen. That's not nice. You got a cat tree in there. Thank you. It's just Taco. Just doing whatever. So anyway, so I got this mocked up with Lexan. I did try to use the incision light kit. I took them out of the housings, but they don't project. Without their housings, they don't project. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep all the other incision light pieces, which up here, with this body, you have 3 locations. So you have a reverse, brake, tail light. So I'll keep that up there. And then up as far as here, I'm probably just going to wire in different LEDs, back these buckets with chrome paint. That usually works pretty good to project. Still working to figure out the rear, which by the end of this video, hopefully I will have that figured out. So it's just kind of how we're looking there. And then obviously we got to figure out something with the bumper in this gap here. So this is going to be some stuff to work on. But actually, hang on 2 seconds. Let me turn the flash off, and I'll show you what I got to actually make this a solid mount up here. More of an adapter. We're adapting the Vanquish mount to the ProLine body. So I'm going to show you what I got to do that with. So hang on, just like a little animation quick thing. Anyway, yeah. Here it comes. Okay, so here we are. I went on Amazon and I got a bunch of supplies and stuff. Oh, by the way, I don't know if they still are. Like I said, this video is going to come out Saturday the 21st of October, 2023. But these are outer portacovers, aluminum ones from Triel for the UTB-18 here. So I'll set them up there. $6 overstock or something. So anyway, I did a little supply shopping. So I got my scuffy pads, I got some sandpapers. But for that mount, I have some 6061 aluminum. Those are 12 by 12 squares in 1/8 inch thickness. So I think I'm going to cut out and make that adapter for that piece. So anyway, I'm back in here in the storage / RC room. Like I said, I haven't gotten whatever. So yeah, we're gonna make an aluminum piece to adapt that. Hopefully that 1/8 inch is not gonna be too thick. But honestly, this is actually kind of cocked back. The Lex hand's kind of like, you know, bending backwards, and this is pretty much where I want it to be. So I figure with that 1/8 inch, we should be good. So anyway, back to me real quick. So yeah, I'm actually gonna bring that 6061 aluminum to work tomorrow, and we're gonna cut that out, drill the holes, make a nice little bracket, and I might film at work a little bit, or at least take some pictures of how I'm making that. It's not very hard. You're just basically making some cuts in aluminum with a cut-off wheel, whatever you want to use, and then drilling your holes, cleaning it up, and installing it on the truck. So anyway, hang in there. This video obviously isn't done yet because it's nighttime, and I haven't cut that to show you what I'm doing. Hopefully this isn't a super long video, so bear with me on this. We're going to mount properly that ProLine body on a Vanquish VS4-10 Phoenix using the Vanquish mount parts. So yeah, hang in there. I think this thing's gonna look sweet. All right, let's keep it going. All right, so here we are. I got the, we're doing a voiceover because the shop was super loud, but yep. So I did misalign one of the holes. Not a big deal. I can re-drill that and fix that later. It is a bit crude, but there it is. That's the mounting piece out of the aluminum. What was I looking for? Ah, the grill. Okay. So the grill is, going to go on those top holes there. As you can see, like that. Probably could have. There we go. So that's going to kind of mount into there and into the body. So that's kind of how that's going to work. So it's a little crude, but my Dremel broke, so I was kind of just working with a cutoff wheel. I got to get a new Dremel, and I can actually clean this piece up, make it look pretty nice. But it does mount pretty solid, as you can see right here. So it does tilt up. It's about factory level of tilt now. Like before with the Lexan in there, you could tilt it all the way. But with that aluminum, it does limit it, which is how it was from stock. I think the body is mounted a little bit forward, which is not too big a deal because we can actually, I can work with that and space that out some, and try and shift that body a little bit on the backwards, a little bit towards the rear. As you can see here, it's a little offset to the front, not too big a deal. All right, we're recording. Okay. So, what I'm going to do with this video, because we're at the end of it, I'm not trying to make it insanely long, is this is going to be the front mount. So, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with the rear mount, but as far as the front mount, we're going to stick with our aluminum piece in here, which is going to, give us that tilt, which is kind of the main part. We want that tilt. So from here, I have that red cap bumper on, But what I'm going to do, if I can try and do this, doubtful. So, wow, I am just juggling around. So right here where this brace is, where the light buckets and everything, and then the spare tire delete mounts through, we're going to use this, which from here, once you close that body up, lines up just about an 1/8 inch diameter from here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some sort of magnet mount on this back. So when you're going to bring that body down, it's just going to click right in, boom, you have a magnet mount in the rear. So that's what we're going to do with that. I do have to pull this body, back some, which we'll get that figured out. And then it doesn't have to come back far, just a little bit. So I think we're going to go with magnet mount. Actually, you can see that through the window, how close that is. So hang on, I'm going to do this a really awkward way, as per usual. So hold on a second. All right. So now you can kind of see that relation there to the four mounting points on that back piece, and then that box down below it. That's pretty close. So I don't know if we can see all the way. No, I really can't. You can kind of see it there. Well, if the phone would focus. But anyway, so you'll kind of see the direction we're trying to go there. Oh my gosh, will you stop being so flexy? There we go. What's it now? It's wire. So anywho, there's that, and then somewhere around here, aha! So down here in my spare stuff, I did find some 5mm white LEDs, which I can use in the headlights, and I also have this bag of a bunch of other LEDs, and I'm pretty sure I saw in here some red 5mm, so we can add the lower portion of those lights there. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of what we got. Oh my god, I got my flash on. So that's going to be that. So that's going to be this video. That's how we did the front mount. We used that aluminum piece, and then we're going to space that body back. The second part of this video, once I get the rear mounted, we're kind of going to finalize it on a part 2 of this whole ordeal, because this does kind of require a little bit of engineering to make a body that wasn't designed to fit a certain chassis, specifically to fit the chassis, especially using that chassis' mounting points. So it's kind of one of those. We're just making something work. It's a lot of engineering, a lot of fabrication. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. It's a little bit though. Yeah, you got to kind of work around some things. So with all that said, yeah, that's gonna be that for this one. So there's all those. Little sneak peek. The thing is come out quite nice. I scratched the white. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's no big deal. Touch up on that one. So anyway, there's that. The wife's Gen 8. Yeah, it's getting a little motor there. So anyway, but yeah, no, I've kind of moved things around in here, cleaned it up. No more mess over here like you saw in the first part of the video. That's my phone stand. And I have a bathroom. Anyway, so with that said, yep, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this. If you got any questions on how I'm doing this, I'm going to try and highlight as much detail as I can in the final video of this, which should only be 2 parts. And so you guys, you'll be able to see how and what and all that I did to make this work and make it look right and make it function. So with all that, get out there, get dirty with some RCs, and get some fabrication stuff. This building stuff's awesome. So, all right, till next time.